Ashwin just sort of giving up there, or giving the last over to Sarfaraz?
But I think, that was a clear message. He had screwed up. Not to have Mujib in this team. Your 2 spinners, 8 overs have gone for 54 runs.
Yeah.
Okay, less than 7. They've taken a wicket. Fast bowlers are doing nothing on this pitch. You had a quality spinner. You had one of the best spinners in the world. Plays all over the world. You didn't play him. And when Stoinis had spin in the over that he did play, that one over that he did play, he was struggling to get him away.
Yeah, if you actually look at there's 2 things that stands out for me. RCB and Virat using 8 overs of spin. That was a success for him, something that he hasn't quite done enough of throughout the tournament. Mujib not being selected was a big moment in the game. But also, if you get to the last over and the opposition still require 6 and they've not won a game, just go back a few games. Sam Curran got a hat-trick. So you just throw the ball to at least Sam Curran and say, just try and do something similar, please.
Yeah.
To throw the ball, that was like the white towel. You don't do that.
Yeah.
You try and take it as far as you can with the bowlers. All right, the seamers had an off day, but you still give Sam Curran that opportunity in the last over to bowl those Yorkers just to find out.
Yeah.
Just put on a part-timer.
Yeah.
Talk about putting it on a plate. There you go. There's the plate. Have the victory.
Yeah, it really was. When I think we all reacted like that, and I'm sure everybody watching the game reacted like that. We saw Sarfaraz picking up the last over because everybody was talking and saying, there's only Sam Curran left, so Sam Curran's going to take the ball. Well, that doesn't look like Sam Curran. Hang on, that's Sarfaraz. What's going on?
Same letter.
Yeah, maybe.
And you have to look at it. If you see it, even at one point in time, RCB also made it very difficult for themselves.
Yeah.
After cruising for most of the time, they ended up at one point in a situation where they needed 38 from the last 3 overs.
Yeah.
So basically, it was that 18-run over from tie that basically set them up. They wanted 38 from 3. That means more than 12. It's looking one more good over, and this could have been a serious.
But was it also like we were watching it as well, and we saw that it was Ashwin. Stoinis not very good against spin, not very comfortable. Plays them away, but maybe he's talking to AB and saying, listen, we've got Andrew Tye. Stoinis goes, I can play him. I've been playing him for a while. That's easy for me on this pitch. It's not a problem. Sam Curran's gone for runs. Shami was not that penetrative today. They just knew 38 in 3, really. 38 in 3 these days. With a guy like AB on strike.
With 3 fast bowlers.
Mohali, you're going...
Oh, yeah, I think they planned the chase perfectly.
Yeah.
It's an emotional game, clearly, because the 2 skippers, I can see that quite evidently they don't get on. I can put it
that is a classical English understatement.
Yeah,
don't get on.
And the fact that Virat's in the dugout celebrating like he's won the World Cup and he's giving it that to the opposing, you can see there's a tension there.
They ran at each other when Virat got out.
Yeah, I can see that. And from looking at Virat Kohli today, he was desperate to make sure that his team got the first win. Looking at Ashwin today, he made. He's been tactically very good throughout this tournament. Today he made a couple of wrong moves and his team didn't react, didn't play well enough, and I'm afraid that's what happens in T20 cricket. If you have a period where you're not playing well enough, particularly in the field, to get that score, there were probably 15 light of par on that wicket, and to defend that kind of total, everything has to be right. Your tactics, your fielding, the drop catches, the fielding was floppy, they were letting balls through their hands. I know it got a bit dewy, but they didn't look quite on it in the field to me.
Kings 11 Punjab missed a trick, not getting Mujib in, bowling Sarfaraz in the last over. Anything else? In the batting, we know in the batting they dropped the ball 11 to 15, right? 11 to 15, they didn't get much done, which is why they didn't get much in the back end as well. What are the corrections that Ashwin has to do after this game? Because now this is reaching that same point again of a Punjab team that was looking strong, like last season, and then the wheels seem to be coming off.
I would analyse it very simply. They didn't attack Moeen Ali enough.
Yeah, okay.
For Moeen Ali to bowl 4 overs, 1 for 19, he's bowling off spin, it wasn't spinning. He should have been hit. When Moeen Ali comes on in T20 cricket, unless your team are really struggling, you're trying to regroup, which they weren't, they've got plenty of wickets left in the tank, you've got to attack someone like Moeen Ali. So I'd be analysing the game. So if we'd have attacked Moeen Ali, potentially got another 15, 20 runs, that could have gone a long way to winning the game, and also selection Mujib should have played.
Yeah, and there's a Nicholas Puran, strong hitter.
Who didn't come?
They just kept him there.
Yeah, I feel that one of the things that they're looking at is Karun Nair is a class batsman.
Yeah.
He may or may not be in form, but he's a class batsman and he can hit it big as well. To have a Mandeep and a Sarfaraz who are more bits and pieces players than him. When Karun Nair strikes it, it goes a long, long way. That much of class to leave it in the dressing room, that's one. Second is Mujib. Third is, I don't think they're a strong enough team to keep going in with 5 bowlers.
Yeah, okay.
And that's, you're leaving yourself how many captains do that?
Yeah, the other thing I'll say is that, and probably Ravi Ashwin's not going to like me for saying this, but they don't look like they're having a lot of fun.
Okay.
The team, I mean, you've got the universe boss. He's got to be the most fun cricket ever to be in a dressing room.
Yeah.
And I don't see enough vibrancy and energy and fun and smiling.
It's
playing T20 cricket, yes, there's pressure. Yes, it's a huge amount of money that they're playing for, but you've got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And you've got to have a buzz and energy and a little bit of freedom to make mistakes.
Yeah.
I look at CSK and the captain cool behind the stumps, and the players just look like they're
just
allowed to
having
be.
so
They're allowed to be themselves. And so one thing I look at Kings, and I just wonder if they're analysing a little bit too much. It's becoming a little bit regimental.
I think it's a fabulous point.
Yeah.
Every team that I've seen winning consistently tends to be a happy team, tends to be guys who enjoy being around each other. It's that like little gesture that Dhoni does that. Okay, since you really wanted that review, I'm not quite sure of it, but
The little wink and the nudge.
Okay, fine, I'll do it for you. Come on, you should remember it next time.
Yeah.
That smile tells you so much about the kind of what's happening in the team.
Yeah.
And that humor, you might be right. If that's missing, that's the core of a team. You have to enjoy being around each other. They keep saying teams that enjoy each other win more.